Hey y'all, it's Jessica from Sloppy Swatches. Today I have a look at the Felis collection from Live Love Polish. This was sent to me for review. If you're interested, I will leave my affiliate links down below. I do so much appreciate anytime you guys shop through those links. So first off, I do have the gift set. It is currently sold out, but it does feature that gorgeous marbleized box. I really think that this is worth the upgrade and purchase price. It just makes it that much more luxe, especially for gifting. So I am going to link these down below. I do believe the gift set is currently sold out, but I will link them individually as well. 100% of net proceeds will be donated to the Calico Cat Cafe. It's America's first Japanese cat cafe that works with rescue partners to find loving homes for cats pulled from the city's at-risk list. So this is so important to save these beautiful animals, and I'm really happy to share these polishes with you. So I'm going to get into that swatch and review, but first I'm going to talk about the magnetic wand. This one does feature ends that make both the cat eye and a circular pattern. You can use any magnet to get these polishes to react. However, this wand just makes it a breeze, and I do believe it is available on the Live Love Polish website, so I'll link that down below as well. I am starting with a coat of black, just one coat. It doesn't need to be completely perfect or completely opaque, but these polishes are going to pop so much easier over a black or dark base. I'm going to go ahead and get right into these swatches. So first up is Siamese, and this polish is described as a magnetic multi-chrome polish that contains the shades of blue, purple, and magenta. So this one was predominantly blue on the nail, and there you can see all the shift, and those do show up just like that on the nail, especially with that magnetic effect around the edges. You're going to get some of those different tones coming out. So I'm just doing one quick coat over black. I am going to go ahead and quickly show you how each end of the magnetic wand reacts with Siamese. For my swatches, I did go ahead and choose to use the cat eye effect. So there's just one coat. With these magnetic polishes, you are going to want to move a little bit quickly just to get that magnet as close to the polish as quickly as you can before it dries down. You're going to get a much stronger effect. For me, I tended to hold the magnet over the polish and then count really slowly to 20, and that was pretty much a good, strong effect. So there was a look at that circular pattern. If you have two of those and you have maybe a helping hand to help you, you can get a really strong and gorgeous S pattern on the nail that is just going to throw colors in every direction. So here's a look at that cat eye. For this purpose, I went ahead and did it parallel with my hand. I do prefer to do it at an angle. It just makes it that easier to show off that shift, but it's a really pretty effect. So here's a look at that completed mani of Siamese at just one coat with the 20 seconds of magnet over a black base. Super gorgeous. I love this. I did have predominantly blue, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how it shifts all the way to those deep pinks and purples at different angles underneath my artificial lighting. Just completely in love with these. If you find that your magnetic effect is kind of mellowing out, you can do a coat of glossy top coat and then reposition your magnet over the top of it, and it's going to pull that a little bit tighter and a little bit stronger. So this is my final swatch photo at an angle underneath that artificial lighting. So next up is Bengal, and this one is described as a magnetic multi-chrome polish that contains the shades of red, orange, gold, and green. So this has 4 different colors shifting around in the bottle. I did get mostly some of the yellows and oranges there with hints of green around the edge, but it is incredibly shifty on the nail. Again, I'm doing just one coat over black. This looks incredibly opaque, but I promise you, you're not going to want to use this on its own. It definitely pairs up best with a dark base to help all of those colors pop out really quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and position my magnet right over that first easy coat, and then you can kind of watch it shift and absorb on the nail. I know it's kind of hard at the angle that I'm filming at, but it is bringing all of those bright tones right to the center of the nail. Super pretty and really fun to play with. That's another thing, is when you're positioning your magnet, you can actually tell where the design is pulling, so you can make adjustments as needed. So there is a look at that. Super gorgeous. This is very deep and warm and bronzy, and I'm absolutely in love with it. So here's a look at that completed mani at just one coat with the cat eye magnet over black underneath my artificial lighting. These look just like gemstones on the nails. I swear, I sit and look at my nails so much when I have magnetic polishes on them, and these are even more fun because of all the color range that you're going to get. So here underneath my artificial lighting at an angle, you can see those red tones popping out, those oranges and greens, and then all the way down to that really gorgeous emerald color. So here's again a look at that completed mani at a different angle underneath those artificial lightings. And then my last swatch photo underneath that same lighting. So next up may just be my favorite polish out of this collection. It's so incredibly hard to just pick one, but this one has those gorgeous red tones that tend to draw me right in, and honestly, it's unlike anything even remotely close in my collection. So this one is called Tabby, and it's described as a magnetic multi-chrome polish that contains the shades of red, orange, gold, and green. So this is just like wearing fall on your nails. Again, I'm going to show you how it swatches at one coat over black plus with the magnetic effect. This one gives me predominantly those deep burnt orange and red tones, but at angles, all those gorgeous yellows and oranges and greens do pop right to the forefront. So again, I count to about 20 slowly over my nail, and then if you find that you get a pattern like that wasn't the clearest pattern, I can just go in with a glossy top coat or another quick coat and then drag my magnet really close to the nail again and fix that right up. It's not an ends by any means. So here's a look at that completed mani at just one coat plus the magnetic effect underneath my artificial lighting. And then here I'm going to try to show off all of the color shifts. So you can see those really rich tones at every angle. And then here's a quick look just from a different angle. I really kind of like playing around with this. It shows you maybe a different perspective. And then this is my final swatch photo at an angle under that same artificial lighting. So next up is Artemis, and this polish is described as a magnetic multi-chrome polish that contains the shades of green, purple, blue, and magenta. So this one is very gorgeous and peacocky on the nail. I can see it definitely being a fan favorite. It is currently sold out, but you can join the wait list. I definitely recommend that if you are interested in these because they are selling out so quick. So again, here's one coat over black, and you can kind of already see that peacock shift happening there from the teals and purples. Then I'm just going to play with it with the magnetic wand, and that's going to pull that gorgeous pattern really quickly, really easily. I know this can look a little bit intimidating, especially for people that are just now getting into doing their nails or new, especially to the indie world, but this is so really honestly easy to do. So here's a look at that completed mani at one coat over black underneath artificial lighting, and I'm going to quickly try to show off all of that gorgeous color shift. I know it's a little bit hard to see there, but that's really the only way I can get the extreme colors to pop underneath my artificial lighting. So again, here's a look from a different view underneath that same artificial lighting. And then this is my final swatch photo at an angle under that same lighting. So next up is Lynx, and as I am filming, this one is still in stock, so run over if you're interested in it and don't delay. So this one is described as a magnetic multi-chrome polish that contains the shades of gold, orange, and green. So this one is predominantly that gold or green tone on nails, but then at angles you're going to get all those gorgeous warm orange tones as well as kind of almost a teal there. So here is how it looks at one coat over black underneath my artificial lighting. I'm going to play around with that magnet really quickly. You can see it pulling it right on the nail, right where I want it to be. So much fun to play with, and honestly foolproof because you can see where it's being pulled. So I'm going to go ahead and manipulate that for just a minute, and then here's a look at that completed mani. I think I did go over that one with a little bit of top coat just to help strengthen that cat eye effect. But here's a look at it at one coat plus a glossy top coat underneath the artificial lighting, and then I'm going to really quickly try to show off all of that color shift. You can see it goes that gorgeous light sky teal shade, and then all the way back to those warm, rich oranges and gold. So here's a quick view from a different perspective underneath that same lighting, and then this is my final swatch photo at an angle underneath that artificial lighting. So next up is Calico, and already that name gets me right in the feels, but this is another really gorgeous and stunning polish. So this one is described as a magnetic multi-chrome polish that contains the shades of a pink, orange, gold, and green. So the predominant color there is that pink. It does have a touch of purple in there as well. Super beautiful, very incredibly shifty on the nail. So I'm going to do one coat over my black base coat and then manipulate it with the magnetic wand and show off all that gorgeous shift. So again, really easy to use, really fun to play with. I can't speak more highly of these polishes. I was incredibly impressed with both the range of color, the ease of application, and the quality. So with these magnetic polishes, the longer that you leave the magnet or magnetic wand manipulating the polish, the stronger generally that your pattern is going to be. If you can leave it there until your polish is dry, they're not going to mellow out as much. So there I did get a very nice strong cat eye effect. So here's a look at that completed mani. Again, at just one coat with a glossy top coat underneath my artificial lighting. And then here is a quick view where I'm going to try to show off all of the color shift. And you're not going to get this effect just underneath artificial lighting. It's going to be at all different angles. In sunlight, I find that the predominant color tends to be like the most blaring color. It's gorgeous in direct sunlight, but you're not going to have as much of the shift, so that's mine to show it off here underneath my artificial lighting. And then here's a quick view from a different perspective. Super, super pretty. Another favorite of mine, and you can join the wait list right now. So this is my final swatch photo at an angle underneath artificial lighting. And that does wrap up my swatch and review of the Felis collection. I definitely recommend everyone check them out, especially for such a great cause. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.